day everyone, and welcome to this new episode of Walk with TJ. And I have a special guest, my beautiful wife. Say hi.
Hi.
And she's a little bit shy. Before we start, I would just like to give a shout out to my wife, not only for joining me in today's episode, but also, kita nyo naman, may pa-Dunkin' Donuts pa. Thank you, Han, for always supporting me in everything that I do. I really appreciate it. In this episode, there will be a lot of driving. In fact, gusto ko nga baguhin yung title ng episode today from Walk with TJ to Drive with TJ. This is because the weather was not cooperating. It's a rainy day today. But of course, hindi mawawala yung walking natin. But the walk today would be mostly leisure because number one, kasama ko si wifey. So, of course, when you're with your wife and you are faced with this beautiful scenery, it's picture time. And while our eyes are feasting in this beautiful scenery where we are driving at right now, we would like to share the view with you. And I would like also to use this opportunity to invite you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Just click the subscribe button. It will help me to reach more audience and to share this platform as a means of inspiration to those who need the inspiration. Anyway, today we're going to New Jersey Botanical Garden in Ringwood, New Jersey. We thought it's a perfect place to experience the beauty of fall because this park is in the middle of the forest, and when you get there you will feel like you are in an enchanted place. Parang it's really a paradise on earth, and you will enjoy the beauty of nature. You will enjoy the beauty of God's creation, and everywhere you look, every direction you put your gaze into, you will be in awe of the wonders of God's creation. Just look at this road. Just the drive to get there is a relaxing experience already. You will experience a touch of heaven here on earth. Remember in the last episode, I said that during our first few days here in America, we were blessed by our senior pastor by allowing us to stay in their place. And this is the area where they used to live. So we were able to experience living in this area for 6 months. This is where we experienced our first Thanksgiving. This is also the place where we experienced our first Christmas here in America. As we continue to gaze upon the beauty of this scenery, I would just like to read and meditate on a passage that I have read today. It's Isaiah chapter 40 verse 8, and the passage says that the grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever. What a beautiful passage. As I've discussed before, that after the fall season it will be winter, and all these beautifully colored leaves will be gone, and it will be replaced by what appears to be barren trees. And sometimes we get to question, why does it have to be that way? Why can't we get a year-round season of fall where everything is beautiful, everything is pretty, it's cool, the weather's not so cold, you can dress up nicely and appear good in your Instagram or Facebook posts? Why does winter has to come when you have to experience this extreme cold and you need to bundle up every time you have to go out? Why does it have to be that way? Well, my friend, life is a constant change. That's the law of nature. Winter has to follow fall, and spring has to follow winter, and summer has to follow spring, and then fall will have to follow summer. It's a constant cycle. It's a constant change. It has been like that since day one of creation, and I believe it will be like that until God decides to stop this world from existing. And just like what our favorite singer during this time of the year has said in his song, you know who he is, Jose Marichan, he said in his song that life is a constant change. And there's a saying that goes like, the only thing constant in this world is change. Change is evident everywhere. Just go to a place, and when you come back there after 3 or 4 years, there will be time that you will not be able to recognize that place anymore. I remember back in my old job when I was still in the Philippines, there were times that I have to go to China to visit our factory, and there was an incident when I didn't go to China for at least, I think it was 3 years. So during that time, I still remember that there was this section of the city that there was no subway. And then when I came back 3 years later, the subway system was completed. And I asked my co-workers in the factory, said, what happened to this place? Why there was a subway right all of a sudden? And the guy said, welcome to China. Everything changes. So what I'm saying here is life is always full of changes. Life cannot be happy all the time. And at the same time, life cannot be sad all the time. So whatever circumstance you are in now, always remember that life is a constant change, is a cycle. You may be sad right now, you may be experiencing troubles right now, you may be experiencing a lot of difficulties right now, but just hold on, because it will never stay that way. Change is coming, and one of these days you will just wake up and the Lord has done something in your life, that all these sorrows, all these troubles that you're experiencing will be gone, and it will be replaced by joy. But let it also be a reminder that life will not be joyful every time. So when you think that, life is so perfect for me, I can't believe this, it is this perfect. But I'm not trying to be a joy killer to you. I'm trying to be a realistic person to you, that don't be so overconfident about it, because there will be a time that joy might be replaced by some form of sorrow or some sadness, but this is not to punish you, but just to test your resolve. God will allow you to experience both happiness and sorrow, so that you will know the difference. In both circumstances, you will be able to praise and thank the Lord. So let this passage remind us that even though we are in this life which is full of constant change, in this life where there's a lot of ups and downs, in this life where nothing seems to be constant, but the promise from the passage says that even though the grass withers and the leaves fall, but the word of the Lord endures forever. So there is one thing that is constant. There is one thing that will never change, and that is the promises that is contained in the word of the Lord. So let us continue to meditate on that goodness of the Lord, that His promises remain forever and it will never fade away. It will continue to give us the assurance that whatever happens, whatever change comes, His promise and His word endures forever. Before I end, let me show you some of the footages and pictures that we have taken. And I believe that the song in the background is very fitting, because this is what I feel for my wife, and I believe this is what the Lord feels for all of us. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. See you again next time on the next episode of Walk with TJ. God bless you. Bye-bye.
If I had to live my life without you near me, the days would all be empty. The nights would seem so long. With You I see forever, oh so clearly. I might have been in love before, but I never felt this strong. Our dreams are young and we both know they'll take us where we want to go. Hold me now, touch me now, I don't want to live without you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You wanna know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I'll never ask for more than your love. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You wanna know by now how much I love you. It won't change my whole life, you, but nothing's gonna change my love for you. If the road ahead is not so easy, our love will lead a way for us, like the guiding star. I'll be there for you if you should need me. You don't have to change a thing. I love you just the way you are. So come with me and share the view. I'll help you see forever too. Hold me now, touch me now, I don't want to live without you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You wanna know